just for 30 seconds to set the table for this note from my father. My father left America for Eretz Yisrael in 1975. He was interviewed by Zev Zal. As a young boy, I remember my father came back from the interview, and he told us about the interview. It didn't last very long. My father had a rabbanus in Montreal. He was a rabbi. At the interview, Mr. Wolfson asked him, "What have you accomplished? What have you been doing these last 20 years?" My father said, "I've been a rabbi." He said, "No, what have you accomplished these last 25 years?" My father thought for 30 seconds, and he said, "I built an afternoon school in my shul to be makar of kids who were not religious." So I said, Gewaldig, you're the man I want." As my father's son, I'll just tell you what my father's relationship with Mr. Wolfson, Reb Zev, was in 30 seconds. I made 2 chasanas in the past 7 years of my 2 oldest daughters. The day of the chasana, my father asked me, "Who are you giving the kibbudim under the chuppah to?" Of course, there's 2 sides, and it's a very difficult handling, and who gets the kibbudim. My father told me at the first wedding, he said, "Moshe, I ask you one thing. I'll be mindful on any kibbut you want to give me, but please give Reb Zev a kibbut at the chasana." And I gave Reb Zev a kibbut at the chasana because Kabir is a micha. Then I made a second chasana. The day of the chasana, my father came over to me. He said, "Moshe, I have a bakasha." "What is it, Dad?" "I want to be mindful any kibbut you want to give me. Please give Reb Zev a kibbut under the chuppah for my kibbut." That was the relationship between my father and Reb Zev. And with that, I will read his note. The history of Am Yisrael is likely sprinkled with very special Jews who made it the greatest nation in the world. Countless volumes have been written about them, and today they continue to inspire us to the extent that the lives they lived have become an eternal example for all of Klal Yisrael. Such a man was Mr. Zev Wolfson. What an enormous chus the Almighty granted me by giving me the opportunity to assist this giant of a man in his life mission of bringing countless thousands of Jews close to Hashem. The one word he gave new and dynamic meaning to was the word kiruv. Everything that he did was powered by his unquenchable thirst to make every Jew more Jewish, more respectful, and fearful of the Rebbeinu Shalom. No matter how many projects of kiruv he sponsored, he would continually ask, "What more can I do?" I personally am one of many who witnessed his great accomplishments in kiruv. He was a man who usually accomplished what he set out to do. But when it came to kiruv, nothing was ever enough. I have no doubt that he is now sitting at the head table in Olam HaEmes together with Klal Yisrael's greatest leaders throughout history, with the Rebbeinu Shalom presiding. May his memory be an inspiration to all Yidden to be mechazek Klal Yisrael through kiruv levavos and kiyum hamitzvos. Hashem gave this great gift, Reb Zev Wolfson Olav HaShalom, to Klal Yisrael, and now he has taken him back to bask in his presence. Blessed be the name of the Almighty, Tova and I offer our heartfelt condolences to you, Nechama, to Reb Avram, Reb Aaron, and to all the children and the grandchildren and to the entire family of Reb Zev, Olav Shalom. I'm not giving out the rest.